Welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction, keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black, run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNBA. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot in the building, then you know what I stand for. Chicago,
King Kong,
it's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about the paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it right down Lakeshore. See newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rep it till I die. See Chicago, Chicago.
As the plot thickens, what do we have here? What do we have here? As it all unravels, not unraveled, Chicago has the biggest problem in the WNBA. What is that, bro, Claude? They have a problem with this free agency that is going on and going to be activated in a couple of weeks. Why do you say that, bro, Claude? Because guess what? Chicago Sky has a civil war. And I told you guys last year and the year before that it was a civil war. I told each and every last one of you guys. That's right, I'm in fatigues today, y'all. Fatigues! I'm in my fatigues because it's a war going on. And I'm trying to tell y'all that Chicago, Michael Alter, will be in the courtroom in April. But first, welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club, Sister Keisha. Hey, listen, I'ma just have to let y'all know. Shit ain't sweet in Chicago still. CBA is done. CBA is finished. But shit ain't sweet in Chicago. Well, bro, Claude, you got to look at the positive. Well, there's positives going on. It's a facility that's built. From what I hear, it's a facility that's built for people that's hard to tell to come. These people in the front office of the Chicago Sky have a problem. These people for the Chicago Sky are in odds with one another. I told y'all this. I can't make it up. Now it's a court case. But I heard some interesting stuff. And I'm going to share this with you guys because I did hear some interesting things. You know? And then, thank you, She Wins. You always on point. You on point always. My baby girl always on point. I'm just telling y'all. She Wins is in AC Chi-Town, Calvin, and ADP, I love talking to them in the back because they really, really support and help me with this show. But I got to tell y'all some real shit. That Chicago sky don't look like it's no time soon. No time soon. As of April, no time soon will solve the problems that's going on with the team entirety. So I want you guys to listen to this real quick, and then we're gonna take it from there. We're gonna take it from there. I got something for you guys to listen to.
Preparing to sell to Mellody Hobson in Project Level. Or at least that's to sell to Mellody Hobson in Project Level. Or at least that's what I suspect is coming down the pipeline. Earlier today, it was re-announced that Project Level has raised $250 million of their $1 billion goal to help them invest into women's sports. Talked about this before, but if you don't know what Project Level is a private equity firm that was founded in January of 2025 to invest in women's sports. In this article written by The Athletic a few months after Project Level's launch, Mellody Hobson said Project Level wanted to be in Major League Sports, and the timing aligned well with Denver and WSL, which was deep in the expansion process when they signed on. The fund is also interested in the WNBA. We would like to be multiple team owners in those leagues. Now, who's behind Project Level? Project Level is actually a subsidiary of the company Ariel Investments. So what is Ariel Investments and who is behind Ariel Investments? Ariel Investments is an investment company based in Chicago. As you can see, Mellody Hobson is the co-CEO and president of Ariel Investments, who announced Project Level when it was launched. And Ariel Investments was also founded by John Rogers, who is now today the co-CEO, CIO, and chairman of his company. He also happens to be a minority owner of the Chicago Sky. And Mellody Hobson also happens to already be invested in the W herself. We don't know through what company or through which one of her investments she's invested in the league, but we do know she has a stake in the league. Now, according to Wikipedia, John and Mellody have been in business together since at least the year 2000, when Mellody joined the company as the company's president. And in 2019, when John made her the co-CEO of the company, he gave her some of his shares. He says he's never been a seller of his Ariel stock, and these are the only shares he's planning to sell. He's happy to level the playing field by doing so. Now, that sounds pretty normal to do when you're bringing somebody in as co-CEO, but I just read that and I'm like, damn, sounds like the complete opposite of Michael Alter. If you're like, okay, girl, why do you think this means that there's a sale? It's the timing. The timing is super strange, but it adds up. To start, we know that the lawsuit against Michael Alter was filed on January 28th. And then just a few days later, on February 3rd, Project Level, the subsidiary company of one of the Sky's minority owners, announces that they've raised $250 million in capital to invest in women's sports. Now, if you heard me well at the beginning of the video, you would have heard that I said re-announced. It was re-announced today that Project Level raised this $250 million. And this is what really got me started down this train of thought today, because why does Project Level need to let the public know, not once, but twice, that they do indeed have the money to invest in women's sports? The first time was very conveniently just a few short days after the lawsuit against Michael Alter was filed. And now the second time that they're telling us about this money that they have is about a month before his April 20th court date. That seems very strategic and calculated to me, especially given Michael Alter's very murky financial history. You know that number one, he obviously refuses to invest in the Chicago Sky. And secondly, it came out when the lawsuit was filed that his father's real estate company took a hit during the 2008 recession, and it's unclear whether or not they were able to truly bounce back. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this looks like Project Level is letting the public know we do in fact have the money to invest in the Chicago Sky, so that when it's time to move for an acquisition or an acquisition is announced, people are not surprised, people are not concerned about whether or not they actually have the funds to support that team. So with Project Level already stating that they do have a goal to become owners in the WNBA, with the co-CEO of the parent company of Project Level already being a minority owner of the Chicago Sky, which, mind you, both Mellody and John are from Chicago, and Mellody Hobson was spotted at many Chicago Sky games last season. With the current owner in a lawsuit and allegedly financial trouble, the timing of the news of this $250 million, the rumors that were circulating in the past about Mellody Hobson acquiring the Chicago Sky, it really seems like there's only one thing left to happen here. According to this Yahoo Sports article, Michael Alter and his shady dealings allegedly go back to 2021 or 2022, and I shared with you all that Project Level was founded in 2025. It's my personal and complete speculation that Project Level was founded and created with the sole intention of acquiring the Chicago Sky. Now, there's no direct proof to support that, of course. I'm just going based off of this circumstantial evidence that, in my opinion, seems to be pretty strong and my gut. Of course, as a minority owner, John Rogers would have some level of knowledge about what exactly is going on with the Sky's finances. Was Michael being shady or not? Who's to say that John Rogers didn't clock Michael Alter's shady dealings a few years ago and go to his co-CEO Melody Hobson and told her to start the subsidiary company to come in and buy the Sky a few years down the line? I know a lot of people have seen Jeff and Tyler at the practice facilities thinking that everything is fine and dandy, that the season is going to proceed as planned. No. Because that's what they're supposed to be doing right now. They're supposed to be keeping up the optics, showing us the facility, making it seem like everything is going to proceed as normal with next season. But again, the owner's literally being sued for stealing funds. That's not going to be something that gets swept under the rug quietly. Michael Alter will face consequences for it, and he will more than likely be forced out. In my opinion, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So, Angel... Kamilla, don't worry, just hang in there, y'all. There might be light at the end of the tunnel after all. Just hold on. Michael
So, chat, how does that make you feel? To know that it is a civil war going on in Chicago with the ownership at odds. And then, of course, you got Miss Hobbs ready to buy the team, which I told y'all. And then, you know what I mean? I want to wait. Let me get on camera. Didn't I tell you that Miss Hobbs wanted to buy the team? But then somebody go on a podcast in the morning and say, well, I haven't heard any news. And some of you guppies, some of you fish in the pool, you know, you guys go, well, if she said that she ain't heard nothing about it, that don't mean she ain't the only one that's in Chicago. Plus, I'm officially showed y'all I got family members that's professional in the sport of football and basketball in particular. So, I mean, really? I'm trying to tell y'all these things and I'm dropping jewels and none of you, sometimes it feels like none of you need somebody else to go and validate something that I'm trying to tell you. I got some of the inside stuff that's good food to eat. Well, did you ever consider that I'm on boots on the ground in Chicago? Did you ever consider that I'm in the streets of Chicago? See, I'm just not in my, you know what I mean, in the basement or in the garage or wherever I choose to record in my house that I own. I'm just not in my house. I've showed you many times that I'm through the highways and byways and in the streets all over the city of Chicago because I'm loved all over the city of Chicago. I can go anywhere in my city. And I'm trying to tell y'all some things is out and y'all heard it just right there. Everybody's reporting. Things are going on. They formulating. They acting like ain't nothing. Hey, it's all good over here, baby. Ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, people get on their podcast and say, well, I ain't heard anything. So what? So what? Shut up, AC Chi-Town Calvin. I am in Atlanta right now, but I'm going home Sunday. Nanny, boo-boo. I got to see ADP, and she wins before I get up out of here. But, y'all listen, in particular, I appreciate everybody that's here, and let me acknowledge my crew. She wins ADP, Brother Jonathan Gonzalez, June Brown, my sister, always. Hey, Sister Felicia, Brooklyn in the house, AK Fobino, You know what I'm saying? AC Chi-Town Calvin with his messy ass too. I think he Keisha brother. That's who I think you is. Yeah, you and Keisha be plotting. Anthony Green, what's up? Good morning. I appreciate everybody. Good afternoon. Andre Edwards, you already know. My brother, Peter Smalls, welcome. This is the first time we read your name. Welcome, man. Join the channel. Be a part of the channel. King, what's up? I see my mods is in here. So let me get, you know what I'm saying, back to the lecture at hand. With the women's sports primed for profitable aerials project level eyes is the next deal. With two deals already under its belt, Aerial Investments project level is looking at the WNBA for its next investment as a funds managed, says the high-flying but undervalued league represents one of the best opportunities in sports. So they talking about this actual group of people that Miss Hobbs is also a part of. John Rogers is a part of this also affiliate, and he sold Miss Hobbs some of his stock so that they could be mutual partners, and he's never let go any of his investment stock like that before. And Miss Hobbs is now been a headline for coming to Chicago and doing these type of things. They have $250 million, and they dangling it in front of Michael Alter. They're dangling it in front of Michael Alter. And you know that I gave the report that she has been to like 6 or 7 of the games last year. This is the truth. What's up, Nubian Sage? This is the truth. Miss Hobbs has been to several of the Chicago Sky's games. And then, of course, you already see that they've been invested in Project B. And they just offering, Michael Alter a peace offering to move the hell out the way so everybody else can be able to enjoy their life as a basketball player. Let me tell y'all something what's actually going on. Michael Alter sees the growth that's happening in the WNBA. So, yes, a fool would depart from this type of situation. A fool would depart from this type of situation, but Mike Alter has no choice because he's been running this operation so bad. What's going on, Brother Dennis? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. He's been running this operation so bad that he has no choice but to listen to offers. Because now John Rogers he didn't took him to court saying, hey man, you shaking up all of the money and none of it is falling our way. You saying foul is, they trying to understand. Listen, chat. They trying to understand how Michael Alter saying that they ain't made any money. And Angel Reese been in town for 2 seasons. They like, it's not adding up. You got the most popular, as we saw when they had the popular vote for Team USA. He has the most popular WNBA player on his team. It doesn't make any sense, Michael Alter, that you could tell the stakeholders that it's no money. And you got predominantly the most talked about female basketball player probably in the history of women's basketball on your team. And the people are like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. You saying that we ain't made no money? He say, no, we ain't made no money at all. And they all sit back like, wait, but you said no money? But the stadiums are filled. Very seldom the stadium was not filled. And those was on the days and nights the Angel wasn't there. Sometimes, even then. You know what I'm saying? Here comes this minion.
Take care of your audience, you know, good ninja.
Hey, they hear you already. See what Keisha do, talking about some you see how my sister do?
It's lunchtime. I was getting ready to call you because I seen your message. But I didn't know you was live, you know, good ninja.
Everybody hear how you handle me. You better say you love me. And you better lock in, Keisha, lock in, because I'm telling them all about what happened. The Civil War continues, and then the court case is going on, Keisha. The court case for Michael Alter is around 20th. Do you remember?
Not 20 court cases. Hold on.
No, the court case is around April 20th.
Oh.
Yeah. So he being sued for shaking up money, and I'm explaining to our chat over here. You better just tune in. I'm finna send you the link. Leave me a note.
I'm tuning in. I'm up here right now. I'm listening to you right now.
All right, get off of my damn phone, Keisha, with your messy ass. See, I told y'all I love to keep it real. This is what it's all about. I'm just saying, they have to sell the team, chat. They have to sell the team. Michael Alter has no choice. He's pushed in the corner right now to everybody. Hey, listen, the Chicago Sky has to open up their books for this court case. Do y'all understand what that means? The Chicago Sky has to open up their books for this in particular court case. Bro, Claude, that don't mean he's stealing. What do it mean? Well, it means that a few of the members and a few of the owners saying that they have gotten nothing, zilch, zero, nothing, Nathan, nothing from investing in Chicago Sky. And John Rogers is an old elite investor that has been a part of the Chicago Sky. That's him down there with the glasses. Since 2026. They tried to say early on he was, you know Annie Constable, the hit piece master, the Pippi Longstocking girl, that lady. She tried to put out a, because she's Jeff P. slave writer, allegedly, or some type of slave. I don't know. I ain't into that type of stuff. I ain't into that type of stuff. But I'm just saying, per Annie Constable, he was an early on investor. No, Annie Constable. You're not telling the exact thing. Yes, he was an early on investor, but he has been throughout the length of this Chicago Sky team putting in and funneling in money where it was needed, patching holes along the way. Ain't he costionable? The records will show that Mr. Rogers have been with the team and favoring the team since 2006. He just asking, where is the money? Why haven't I seen what's going on? And then when you're giving up shares and buying more shares as you go public, you buy the shares for little or nothing pennies on the dollar, and no, before it even come for the ready time, as the morning hits, they're already gone because Michael Alter had revalued and bought them. That's what he does. They said that his father's real estate, that he was left because he's an inheritor. He's not a builder. You could tell people that builds and you could tell people that inherit. Look at what the Chicago Sky is. He got plenty help to build a grand organization. And it's the worst organization, the way that they even handle things and handle people in the whole entire WNBA. I'm just saying. But then Jeff Pagliosha, he goes around this motherfucker thinking that people want to come. The word already been out. See, let me tell y'all something about something. No disrespect, white people. Some of y'all be on it. Some white people be, part, in the culture and understand the culture. It is a lot of M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? People that loves the culture, understands the culture, and is part of the culture. Okay? But a lot of white people, they just really don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't really care about all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. Making money don't have no color. But I'm just saying they not hip to it. They have to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Just like some of those executives that was in music, because I was in the music game for so long, they have to get those people who listen to the culture and listen to you. Oh, is that good? Is that good? Yeah, that's good, man. Oh, yeah. It's good. We invest in that. This is what's going on with the Chicago Scout organization. Because obviously, seriously, Chad, what Jeff Pagliosha did last year in free agency and in the draft, that was a fireable moment. What up, boss? What's up, Steven? Oh, Stephen Love, what's up? Brian Lewis in the house. Shout out to Big Girl for the information. That was a fireable moment. What Jeff Pagliosha, chat, do y'all understand that he fumbled a year or two or maybe 3 of our progression? He set us back definitely a year. A whole entire, just scrap all what the fuck he did last year. It's just like one of them raps that I wrote, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, nah, that ain't hitting really. And throw that motherfucker away. Like, seriously. He can scrap, but you can't afford to scrap a whole entire year and get the wrong people. Because, chat, we do have a season coming. In the way that Michael Alter been moving, we don't know what's going on with the inner circle, the front office. Because this guy say Michael Alter been shaking money down. This guy says that Michael Alter been shaking money and putting it in his real estate business or whatever business, but not in the Chicago Sky. And he's been over the years telling them about the minimal budget that's been going in for these players. But there is a such thing as a sunny day, because this lady, y'all see Star Wars, man, y'all see that? Melody Hobbs. Melody Hobbs is definitely wanting to secure the Chicago Sky from this guy, because Melody Hobbs, one thing about Miss Melody Hobbs, Miss Hobbs, that's what I call her, because of course she's from my city and I'm familiar, you know what I mean? She went to Whitney Young, I went to Weber High School, you know what I'm saying? Miss Hobbs. Miss Melody Hobbs is known to make companies better. Ariel's Project Level Eyes is Miss Melody Hobbs. It says Shaq's room in minority state in the Chicago Sky originated from a Facebook post. There's no, Shaq ain't invested in no Chicago Sky. He was telling Angel to move around. Yeah, don't believe Facebook. Facebook got a lot of shit going on. You could believe some of the other social media platforms, but you got to actually do the investigation. I come on here with integrity, you guys, and I appreciate you, sister. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you bringing that to the forefront. A893, please subscribe to the channel because we love you here. Says, I have searched and have only found the reference on Facebook. That's it. I appreciate you. Keep on. Keep me. Hey, you can get me on all the platforms. You can tell me or send some things to me that you hear, because I'm welcome to information. Yeah. So guys, we have a civil war going on as we speak. And there's no way out of it. There's no way out of it, because the court case has already happened. While we got young pieces that's supposed to be coming here to Chicago, Kiki Rice is being looked at. Raven Johnson is being looked at. Cody McMahon is being looked at. Everybody say, please, no. Big Foe is being looked at. We got these people coming out of school, chat. But this man here says that Chicago Sky have been playing foul for a long time. And he was trying to understand why. Why is it such a mystery with the money? Why is it such a mystery that he can't find where the dollars went? Why is it that these young players that's coming out of school, they have to worry about if they go to Chicago, because this is where their future gonna hold. And they see what's happening with Angel. They see what's happening with KAMILLA. These are two young ladies that's used to winning, that has came to this bum ass team and have not had any success. nor have not had the proper personnel. The people in the front office have not done the job that they need to do to get this team to be a properly balanced, just a type of a situation where you can just compete. That's all Angel wants. She just wants to compete. And we can't get the front office to just divvy up the money between each other. Y'all don't understand how bad and filthy this is. But ADP, Brian Allen, Brian Lewis, y'all know that I told everybody, Brother Van, I told y'all that it was a civil war. I told y'all what I was hearing when I was going in the highways and byways and throughout and asking my cousins and stuff like that, you know what I mean, that be around. How do the Chicago Sky move forward with this? This is what this is all about. How do this city, how does this organization, how does the superstars, the megastar that we right now have signed to us, how do we move forward? More after these messages. Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about Vaughn Vacations, where planning is handled and memories are priceless. Travel is made simple. Vaughn Vacations takes the stress out of travel planning. From cruises and all-inclusive resorts to international tours, Tierra handles the details so you can focus on enjoying the experience. Whether it's a family getaway, couples trip, or group adventure, she makes planning easy. Experience, not just trips. At Vaughn Vacations, Tierra doesn't just book travel. She creates experience, from bucket list destinations like Europe and Africa and luxury cruises, solo and create group trips. Every vacation is designed to create unforgettable memories. Personalized services you can trust. When you book with Vaughn Vacations, you get expert guidance and personalized service from start to finish. From the moment you hire Tierra to plan your trip until you return safely back home, she's with you every step of the journey, making sure your travel experience is smooth, stress-free, and unforgettable. Ready to plan your next getaway? Visit www.vaughnvacations.com and let Vaughn Vacations turn your travel dreams into reality. Hey, shout out to Sister Tierra. Appreciate y'all. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, if the Chicago Sky does not figure out what they need to do for us having balance and being able to go into the free agency and getting the young players that we need so that we can have a team that can compete for a championship, that can compete. That's all we asking. A reality search for players that will come amongst this trash pit, this cesspool of an organization that has not proven that they're worthy of an Angel Reese. Well, Bro Claude, the only way that I see through this whole thing is to continue to hold all the pieces to the draft. And hold the pieces to the draft and hold them kidnapped to build a young team. But Angel Reese has been set back for 1 year. A whole year of Jeff Paglioccia nonsense and shenanigans. A whole year of bad decisions and flops. A whole year. And for those of y'all, this piece is for y'all, really. You know what I mean? This piece ain't for me because I've always seen it. But you know, I gotta do certain things for the haters, y'all. I gotta do it for haters. You know what I mean? I just have to. And that's the way I have to move. Because you know the haters is always around. So I have to always show them my crown. And here you go. Get down. Bars. So we finna pull something up, y'all. Come on with it. Angel Reese, to those naysayers and those who don't know her game, Angel Reese have been doing this forever.
One word I can say with her is she's a unicorn. Like unicorns don't come often. She's a unique type of player. She's a feisty competitor. She wants to win. I've never seen a kid that wants to win much as she do. I've never seen it in a long time. This kid, she can play 5 positions. She can guard 5 positions and play 5 positions. There's nowhere in the court that she can't play.
I used to shoot right hand, now I'm left-handed. So when people guard me, they be like, force her left, force her left. And I'm like, I used to be right-handed, so okay. And then I'll go right, and then they force me left, I go left. So I can do both.
Every year she's done nothing but has grown as an individual player. She's helped me grow as a coach, so I can continue to keep her challenged because her ceiling, there is no ceiling. It's forever growing and going for her. The relentlessness of her thirst and hunger to win. She wants to win in everything. She's the ultimate competitor.
Numbers in this game, 15 and 20. We should have caught the dub. We didn't catch the dub, but I'll be back. That was lit. Dykeman was lit. Everybody was lit. This is the best game I've ever been to.
This is Angel Reese, #1.
Y'all see what we got? Do y'all really see that she's been homebreded? Do y'all see that this girl, a lot of people that talk and say Angel ain't whatever, Angel been like this since she been a child. To those that debunk and talk about that Angel ain't had the skills, Angel been having the skills since she was a child. Say, Gingerbread Man, Bro Claude, where can I get the song when you said I was born to be free? So take them cuffs off me. I was supposed to release that in January. I chose not to release it in January, but I will release it at the end of April. I will release it at the end of April. I had to get some things and the credentials right because I don't steal, people, activity or money or whatever they invested. I don't do that type of thing. So, me, I have to make sure that everything is all clear and free so that I can be able to release that song and you'll be able to get that song that I have created. I appreciate that you like it. But, more about Angel and how she's just a leader, guys.
#1 player in the country. Give her a big round of applause. So she is a product of Team Takeover. All right. She's been where you guys are right now and where you want to be. All right. So soak in the knowledge and the information that she has. And again, she's an Angel. She has information. What you do with that information, again, is up to you, like I always say. All right. So without further ado, Miss Angel Reese.
It's not always about playing. It's about the team. When the team got the win and I scored none or I scored 5, it was just as happy as if I scored 30. So always be happy for your teammates, work hard, listen, and just keep going. Never give up. I know how it was when I was younger and used to look up to people and what it's like, what it seems to look like to be one of the girls that everybody looks up to. Sometimes it's like I can't make any mistakes or what I don't want them to do, so I gotta watch what I do and stuff like that. But
she's a genuine person. She loves people. She's been doing this all her life. The girl been had game. And all of these racist people, the racist people, they want you to believe that Angel Reese is the worst that you've ever seen. They want you to think that Angel Reese should not even be a basketball player. But I want to get you guys ready. Because we got the baddest basketball player that's known all over the world in Chicago. Yeah, she a baddie, and she's the age of the baddie, the new blood, the stuff that's supposed to be good in the WNBA, and she's going to be right here in Chicago to watch. So I'm just telling y'all, I'm ready. The CBA is done. The CBA is done, and I'm ready for Angel Reese to come and get some bars. I'm just being honest with you guys. So I heard everything. I've listened to everything, and I heard people saying, and also people literally praying for her not to come back to Chicago and for her to sit out a year. Angel is a business person. Because you're not a business person, you can't think like a business person. That's an entrepreneur that has to eat off of everything that they build or work for. So yeah, quite naturally, a person that gets a check, no disrespect, but a person that gets a check from someone that makes the job, makes the check, a person that gets the check can say certain things like, I'll sit down. But she gets a check, but the check that she gets ain't even, it's $75,000. She says she don't, that's her rent that she was paying when she was here, you know, at her apartment complex. That was her rent. Her rent was the $75,000 that they gave her for the first season. Angel Reese is working. She paid off her mother's house. She's an entrepreneur. She's not going to sit the fuck down just because you're going to do it. No, she's not going to do it because she understands every single day she has to make money and she has to feed other people and she has to care about those ones. If she sits out, don't eat. I know sometimes, you know, some people don't consider themselves. They just consider about what they do and in their feelings. And I understand it. Hey, I forgive you for being in your feelings because I was in my feelings. But you cannot ask a woman like Angel Reese to sit the hell out. What the hell are you talking about? When she has to feed all of these different people that works for her, and she's created a machine. So she's supposed to sit out and stop for a year and do something else? When you clearly see that the young girl, so you stop doing what you want to do in life. She's doing what she wants to do in life. You stop doing what you want to do and sit out for whatever you want to do for life. But she wants to play basketball for right now in her life. And she wants to act. She wants to own. She wants to produce. She wants to, you know what I mean, win. She wants to win. So, no. I don't think that it was ever a choice or a decision for her to sit out. And her mother said it real clear to us. That wasn't finna happen. They're going to get things together. They're going to think about it. So I'm glad she got a bright mother, because some of you guys that will be her mother, I say, yeah, girl, sit down. Y'all will be like Fly J Mama around this motherfucker. Angel winning in life. She don't have to do nothing because she winning in life. Do y'all see yourselves in that woman, Sister Kia? Do y'all see yourselves? Because people, sensible people that understand what the hustle is, what real hustle is, you can't stop and you can't fucking sit down. Get it in your goddamn head that you can't sit down, and that's facts over feelings. Your feelings can drive you fucking crazy. And you can stop and blow up the world with your feelings. But the facts of the matter is that you need to keep going, push on, take it. Listen, Angel come out of this thing because she gonna come out because seasons. It's only 4 seasons, baby. It's for a couple seasons. You had a few crops, you know, every year the crops didn't go good or whatever. But this 3rd season, hey, you set it on fire. You burn them crops. You burn it the 2nd season. You saw that the 1st season wasn't good. The 2nd season was the same and similar as the season before. You set it on fire, the whole entire crop. Burn it to the ground and let it simmer. That way it ignites the soil and it enriches the soil and it goes back to soil. And it does what it needs to do and reignite itself. But on this channel, me and Keisha was called liars. Tony. But I told y'all that what it was going to be. What you say, boss? He said, no, I don't raise no quitter. No, I don't raise no quitters. My kids know there is always a way to work through stuff. I almost cussed my boss out yesterday, but I got people depending on me. You damn right. You see, that's when you got, see, when you a boss, Keisha is the boss. She got a boss too. You can't quit because it's people that depend on you, child. That's what Keisha would say. It's people depending on you to continue to push on and not look at the goddamn problem. Them people gonna be gone. Jeff Peak gonna be gone. And Angel Reese gonna still be playing basketball. She's 23, chat. Jeff Pagliosha be long gone and not even really thought about. Angel Reese gonna keep continuing playing ball. In 5 years' time, we gonna be looking at, oh yeah, that was a piece of garbage back then. Jeff Pagliosha, he didn't even fucking try to make up for it. So maybe let's see if Jeff Pagliosha tried to make up for his bullshit. He had 2 years of bullshit. He fired a teaspoon when he ain't supposed to. He didn't bring back Kennedy Carter, which was evidently Kennedy Carter was like 50% of our offense. Jeff Pagliosha let 50% of our offense walk out the fucking door. Jeff Pagliosha let 50% of our offense say, nah, we don't need her back. You a goddamn lie. And you capping. You said you didn't need Kennedy Carter.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
That was cap. Because guess what? Now Kennedy Carter over in Mexico signing checks, and over in Czechoslovakia and China, and she all over the damn place getting millions of dollars because of the dynamic player that she is. Yeah, I know she look, you know what I mean? Maybe, I know allegedly she might be a head basket case. But one thing we know that she can play ball. While y'all talking all that shit about Angel, here's an article about Angel. Show you what she really feels. More after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. Angel Reese gears up for breakout year 3 with Chicago Sky. The Chicago Sky forward led the league in rebounds last year with 12.6 per game, alongside 14.7 points and 3.7 assists. Posted her hype message as training camps near for the late April 2026 tip-off. Reese set franchise records, notched the team's first playoff triple-double, and dominated off-season 3-on-3 play with Defensive Player of the Year, awarding and championship in Unrivaled. Fans predict big things like all WNBA honors, while Bills under new GM. A new GM, they saying possibly it could be a new GM. Tyler Marsh, her rookie year deal through 2026, backed by her Reebok shoe deal. Y'all see Angel? She said year 3 loading. For those of y'all that thought that she was going to sit down, this is a dog. Angel Reese is a dog. You gonna want Angel Reese to sit down and lay down? Angel Reese is yeah. Angel Reese is a dog. How you gonna stop and try to put the dog? You want the dog to go there, go lay down and sit down. It's a pit bull. They jump on trees and all types of shit. They gotta be running and shit, running fast, and they gotta have chains tied to their neck to be held down. Come on now. She a big dog, a cane corso. A mastiff. Come on now, stop this with Angel Reese sitting down, because Angel Reese is not going to fucking sit down. Stop that. Cut it out. Knock it off, because that's not the type of player she is. Hey, Sister Shirley, I love you. Brian Allen Hands, Brother Reginald Banks. Angel Reese shares she's ready for her 3rd season. This is a player who's taken 12 or more shots last season, averaging 18 points, 12 rebounds, and 3.7 hoops. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't. Man, listen, man. Baby Bop, watch her shake a baker. Watch this, y'all. Watch her shake a bake. Look how high she, man. Come on, man. Look. Get the crossover. Left hand. Shake a baker. Step back. Jump. Shot. Bust your ass. Come on, y'all. Handling. Y'all gonna see all this year. Come on, Kiki. Get it out the hoop, Kiki. There she go. Spin around. Get off of me. De'Erica, what are you doing? What is you doing, De'Erica? Here, what you thought? Oh my God, barbecue chicken. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, I'm just saying, this is what we
Very long
look
WNBA
for.
career, and you said,
Alonzo.
is there anything
So, man, come on, man. Y'all need to knock this shit off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Cut it out. You only hurting your own feelings. You only hurting your own feelings when you think that Angel Reese is going to sit out for a season. You hurting your own feelings. I ain't never seen nobody hurt their own fucking feelings. Because I told y'all, and y'all was like, oh, bro, Claude, he just be talking. He be loud talking, getting on my damn nerve and saying the bullshit that be coming out of his motherfucking mouth. And bro, Claude just be, he just be perpetuating up there. And Keisha just let him go do everything. Him and that damn the ball. Well, I did say here that God take care of fools and babies. So if I'm a fool, then he taking care of me because I understand what the hell is really going on. And Angel Reese is definitely in a situation where they can actually have a phenomenal season. I had to tell them children to sit down very politely. I had to tell the grandchildren to sit down. You know, I wasn't even feeling real good this morning. I actually woke up very nauseous and not really feeling the best in health. But just coming up here talking about Angel Reese and letting you guys know and receive information that she believes, you know what I'm saying, she is gearing up and she's not worried about the outside noise and what y'all think that she should do. She cares about how you feel about her situation. I'm not saying that she don't care. But you see, Angel Reese, look, AL504 in the building. See, I told you. Angel Reese is not going to stop her career. She is a dog, and she going to continue on to make money because when you're a dog like Angel Reese and you got a lot of people depending on you and you feed a lot of people and you got businesses that you invested in and rolling money out, you can't stop. Yeah, bro, Claude, but she only getting $75,000. You already heard what she felt about that. Just sit on out then. Well, extend her rookie contract then, right? Instead of getting this 4 years of fuckovery out of the way. So you would extend her 4-year contract and make it a 5th year because you didn't fucking set out and set down on your hands. Some people don't think about how business go and don't know how business go. But business ain't about your damn feelings. It involves some emotional intake. It does do that. But business is business. It's an agreement to do or not to do. So that's enough of that, y'all. I just wanted everybody to understand that this is a new season, a new CBA. But Chicago Sky, the purpose of this whole thing, the purpose of this, that the Chicago Sky is still at Civil War. That the Chicago Sky organization has not figured out this shit. That Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson has been selling wolf tickets to us for years. Teaspoon is the one who acquired Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso. She said, watch the board. I told everybody to watch the board. She got Kamilla. You know, her and Don, they click. Then she got Angel. Kim Mulkey with good history. Her prior coach. I can't make this up. The Chicago front office, the garbage that it is. Michael Alter sold the company to John Rogers and Melody Hobbs. They want to give these girls a great future. Michael Alter sold the company, the franchise to John Rogers and the Dia Rollinson. Melody Hobbs, because they want to give these girls a bright future. They want to give the Chicago girls a great future and a place to be. Just move the hell on out of the way. And you guys, I got a video up. Go check it out. About who will be the 5th overall pick. Go watch that video, and we're gonna talk about it on the video about who you want as the 5th overall pick, and put it in the chat who you want to be the 5th overall pick. More after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow SteadyServe and ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServ'n on Underdog Fantasy. Hey guys, I want you guys to do me a favor. If you do have a business, if you're in the chat right now, you have a business, put it in the chat so we can support you. Put it in the chat so we can support you. And then, of course, those of you that's looking for more support, go to my website, SteadyServ'n ENT, and you can go here to promotional services. When you go over to promotional services, you hit the promotional services button, and it says, are you looking for to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcasts and social media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listening base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together to elevate your marketing strategy. Go here, check it out, man, and what's going on. And I got your back like Cairo Pratt. Yo, so what's up, Kelsey? It says AI decide to haul ass on the sky. Can't nobody stop her. I think she's giving organization grace. She's actually being smart and not emotional. Because like I broke down to you, my sister Kelsey, she's actually being sensible and understand that her rolling out and doing what she needs to do is the best thing for everyone, because Chicago owns her contract. So she would no longer be able to pay for any team. Come on now, contract's a contract. I know some people, don't understand business, but the basic business is that she's under a contract and has to fulfill that contract in full. Once that contract is fulfilled in full, with a contract it's not just with the Chicago Sky. It's with the Chicago Sky and the WNBA. Because it's a franchise inside of the WNBA. So no, she's just not part of the team that she's part of. She's part of the whole, not part of just the organization, the team that she's a part of. She's a part of the whole league. So she can't do anything non-conductive in the WNBA. She has to be a progressive citizen in the WNBA to be able to do it. If you in here and you new in here, hit the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. This is the place to be. You will hear real facts over feelings. You will be able to engage with me, and I'm going to be able to acknowledge you, and I'm going to say hello to you every single time, because each and every person, the people, my regos that comes in the chat, they're going to tell you that I'm just like that. I love my people. I love people that interact with me. I love people that talk to me in the chat. You know, sometimes I can go crazy. I can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to join my channel and be a part of my channel, you could be a bread maker. And what is it at, bro, Cloud? Well, being a bread maker here, you get celebrated. And it's all about being celebrated where I'm from. You know what I mean? If you ain't celebrate me, then you ain't got no love for me. Then I need to move somewhere else. So join the channel and become a member so that I can. I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She said she wanna. Hey, this is what we do over here. We get it cracking over here. I am an artist, an entrepreneur, and listen, I am a spokesman that's right here for Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. And guess what, y'all? Y'all gonna have fun over here. So hit the like button, subscribe, listen, share. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banker. And guess what, chat? Y'all think, hey, tell me what what you think about Michael Alter selling the team finally. Just give me what you think Michael Alter should do. And do you want Miss Melody Hobbs to buy the team with John Rodgers fully? Let me know. You know, because I could be wrong. But I think it's time to sell the team. Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson. She only owns 4% of the other. You know what I mean? Nadia Rollinson don't have high stakes. She only owns 4%. So y'all got to do y'all investigation, but it's for me to tell you. And guess what, y'all? I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you will do. And I thank you for what you have done. See, I switched it up on you, She Wins. But as always, though, it remains the same. I leave as I came. Bars. With another banger. Yeah, man, listen, I appreciate everybody coming through here, man, and doing what y'all do, my big one. And then if you're new to the channel, this is all about me. You know I hustle humans. They cop my shit. They fiend for my shit, so they bump my shit. You know I hustle humans. They cop my shit. They fiend for my shit, so they bump my shit. You know I hustle in the streets. They cop my shit. They fiend for my shit, so they bump my shit. You know I hustle. I'm a gingerbread man. Them people know who I am. I'm that hustler making a dough that's on the streets with my fam. They know I got that good shit. I make them go and do flips. I'm about my dollar. I got them hollow tips. I keep a chick on the side, especially when Ginger ride. I take her to the motor and tear that ass up inside. She been on pimp shit since 95. I caught your ass in the game sleeping, now I'm on top of this bitch. See, I'm
This Chicago, nigga.
I slapped your ass with 100,000 on my way to a meal. I'm fresh up out the oven. I'm good like turkey stuffing. It's Thanksgiving time, nigga, so keep that dollar pumping.